Welcome to the replay viewers. What's going on? What's up, Darrell? How's it going? How's it going?
5 minutes.
The show will be starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What's up? Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and the Periscope. We got you up and running. The show starts in about 5 minutes. What's up, Sean? If you can, swipe and invite, share it out to your followers, share it out to your Twitter, share it out to your Facebook. The show starts in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Happy Monday to you. What's up, Raw Haircuts? What's up, Justin Holmes? Let's see here. That's there. Happy Monday to you. The first of the month, too. All I'm supposed to have on is the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Cash your checks and come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let me get $5 from somebody. I know y'all got money, man. Y'all come in here on the first. You know you got that money up.
4 minutes until showtime.
Let me borrow $5. Yep. Let's see. Look like everything's good there. Liberal Politico. What's up with you? Say you came in, let them know you're a liberal. Thanks for that invite, Sean. Greatly appreciated. Yep, the show starts in about 4 minutes. Just getting it going here. Yep. Nice, sunny, hot day. Great having you in the scope. Oh, yeah. I had to come in there and shake some stuff up. You know that song, huh, Sean? Cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut them prices. People be saying, why can't I make no sales? The price is too high.
Until showtime.
3 minutes and we're going live on the Chris Monroe Show. If you can, swipe it out, share it to your followers, share it to your Twitter, share it to your Facebook. Greatly appreciate it. What you talking about, Maxilane? You trying to get a blockification up in here? Somebody always gotta come here. Oh, you just messing around. All right. I only block people if they use the N word. Negro. He come in and say Trump right out the gate. He just let you know where he representing. He's representing Trump. As soon as he come in, he ain't even want to hear the conversation. Trump. He just come in and drop a Trump bomb on y'all. What's up? YouTube Live. What's up? Periscope and Facebook. Trump is a racist. Well, if you want to know more about racism, you need to get the book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. So you can know what's really racist. Because it's just not about words. It's about power. And I break it all down in my book. Get it on my website, chrismonroestl.com. Show starts in about 2 minutes.
Until showtime.
Black people power. You say a perfect pitch? Yeah, I gotta use every opportunity. I learn from the best. If you study Crook and Hillary, you can learn all the tricks to the trade. No. That's how they do you. Let you get the gold too? Here. You can get it. You can borrow it. Literally wrote a book on racism. Exactly. See, that's when you take your position and you let people know you serious about your stuff. Get some hot peppers for her. Black Lives Matter. What up, Phenomenal? How you doing? Show starts in about 1 minute and 30 seconds or so. Make sure I got everything on like I'm supposed to here. Because I'll be on here talking on this scope and not setting up what I'm supposed to be doing. I see y'all, I'll be like, oh yeah, I got to chop it up with my people. I got to get the work done. That work zone. Put your hard hat on. 1 minute. You famous? Almost. One day, make that bank account famous. I don't care about just being famous. Put that bank account famous and swole up, and I'll be famous then. What Tupac say? Forget the fame. I'm true to the game till they murder me. Let me turn this down here. Say, we don't want no fame. We want that money, man. And I don't even want to just chase the money. Just give it just by accident. For showing up. Show starting in a minute. Share it out to your phone, share it out to your Twitter, share it out to your Facebook. We're about to start it up. The Egyptologist up in here. That's what I'm talking about. A chematologist.
This is the Chris Monroe Show.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, coming in live with the Chris Monroe Show. It's Monday Night Raw, radio style. We got a nice show coming up for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Want to give a shout out to all my peeps that's watching over here on Facebook Live. Put your name in and where you're from. I give you a shout out. My people over here on Periscope, pumping those hearts. I appreciate it. Thanks for those hearts. Thanks for those hearts. The other Facebook Live over here on my like page, put your name in the description, put your name in there, and I'll give you a shout out where you're from too. And the people over here on YouTube Live, we're doing a 4-time stream, plus it's a call-in show. You get to call in and say what's on your mind, whether you disagree or you agree. You call in and say what's on your mind. What's up, Shorty Wop in Boston? Boston. Audrey in Boston. I said it like I'm from there, but I'm really from St. Louis. Darrell Reese from Mississippi. That's what I'm talking about. In my crooked letter. Do you know David Banner? Maybe not. What's up, Justin Holmes from St. Louis? STL in the house. That's how we do it, baby. St. Louis standing tall over here on Facebook Live. Hey, phenomenal down in Texas. Pushing the Lexus. Showing in Philly. And then you got DJ Progressive in B-More, Baltimore in the building. What's up, Dawad? And you from Miami, Florida? All right. Dawad, the Egyptologist. What's up with you? Paul in St. Louis. Hey, we got STL representing hard over here on Periscope. That's what I'm talking about. Pink Monkey Coupons over here in Connecticut. What's up, Tamashian? What up, though? Where you been, man? Ain't seen you in so long. What's up, Art Twins from Virginia Beach, Detroit all day. That's right, D-Town. That's how we do it. You say Milan from Cleveland, Ohio. Hey, Cleveland. Cleveland is the city where we come from. So run. And it's the first of the month, all at the same time. You get a shout out 2 or 3 times. Heart spike, everyone. Pump hearts. That's right. In the lab, cooking up some good. That's good. What's up, Chris Wilson in Mississippi? We got Mississippi repping hard, too, over here on Facebook Live. We got Clint over here in North Carolina on my other Facebook Live. And we got some people on the phone, but I can't get them in until we get them in. Like I said, this is a call-in radio show. If you want to call in and you have something to say about anything I say in this show, call in at 516-418-5565. The number is 516-418-5565. Got a lot to talk about. I know y'all saw a lot of things going on. Let's see, the liberal Politico say he from Minneapolis and Raw Haircuts from Texas, pushing the Lexus. Everybody in Texas, St. Louis, or what was the other place that was representing hard? That's it, Texas and St. Louis, I guess, huh? But thanks for those hearts. If you can, share it on out to your followers. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're going to get into the show now. Got some goodies for you here. You know, over the weekend, there's been some craziness going on, and all through last week with the DNC convention. Everybody was all happy and yes, we got all the people in here that we want. We got all these great speakers and singers and so much entertainment. Do you think it was a good DNC convention? I think it was okay overall. A lot of people feel like, you know, Hillary Clinton's speech could have been a little bit better, but you know, that's up for debate. I don't think her speech was the best. I think Obama and probably his wife did pretty good. They did pretty good on their speech. But other than that, you know, it was a safe speech, exactly. It was very safe, and she didn't say anything that I didn't hear before. And that's what I was looking at, like, well, is she going to say something that's like, yikes, or anything that's going to make me feel like something's good? I don't know. But to me, it didn't feel like she said anything other than what she normally says. But I did want to kick it off with the with the guy, what's his name? Khizr Khan. Khizr Khan, the Muslim. They pulled out all stops and pulled out Khizr Khan to lash out at Donald Trump. Did everybody get a chance to hear what he said? If not, I got a couple of clips for you. I'm going to let you hear. But when I was looking at it, I was thinking, like, who gave this guy to step in and just trash somebody? And then, not only did he go in and trash Donald Trump pretty bad, then when you say something back, oh, you can't attack him back. You just stepped into the political arena. You should expect some blows coming back at you. When you step on a national stage, millions of people watching you, and then you come out saying all of this stuff, what do you think is going to happen? You say politics of dead soldiers. Exactly. But this is what some of Khizr Khan had to say.
Hillary Clinton was right when she called my son the best of America. If it was up to Donald Trump, he never would have been in America. Donald Trump consistently smears the character of Muslims. He disrespects other minorities, women, judges, even his own party leadership. He vows to build walls and ban us from this country.
So I don't think that little bit of attack there was okay. You know, you just say a few little things and you just move on. But, and his whole speech was about 9 minutes and 30 seconds approximately, but 7 minutes of that was all attacks on Trump. Now what does that tell you? Does that mean he was put up just to do that? Did he get some script writers from the Hillary Clinton campaign? And then is it even fair that Donald Trump can hit him back? I mean, when you step up on a stage in front of millions of people, do you feel like that's even fair to be hit back? I mean, you're just going to go in and just go on a full rage tirade. But I'm going to let you hear what else he said.
Donald Trump, you're asking Americans to trust you with their future. Let me ask you, have you even read the United States Constitution? I will gladly lend you my copy.
Have you even read the United States Constitution? I lend you my copy. Now, you know, like I said, that's okay. He's saying some cool stuff. But when you look at the entirety of the speech, how the 7 minutes of it is all attacks. He's supposed to just been saying why he supports Hillary Clinton, which I don't know why he supports Clinton, because think about this. He's sitting up there promoting the exact person that voted for the war that his son was killed in. What does that tell you? How can you go up there and promote and say that this is good, Hillary Clinton's so great, but the exact person that voted to send your son to war to die, you sitting up there on the stage promoting it? No, not to mention just to a war built on a lie. Weapons of mass destruction. How do you go in there and just say that like it's all good? Most Muslims are bad. Wow. Well, that's what some people think, but I don't even think people really think that for real. It's just, you know, it's things you got to see it for what it is. And they can't just go in there and act like it's all good for this man just to go in and attack him. And then he says Trump has sacrificed nothing.
You have sacrificed nothing, and no one. We cannot solve our problems by building walls, sowing division. We are stronger together. And we will keep getting stronger when Hillary Clinton becomes our president.
So do you think that was fair for this guy to go out there and rail on Donald Trump for 7 minutes out of a 9-minute speech? Put in a 3 if you think that was okay. Put in a 1 if you think that wasn't cool. Put in a 3 if you think that's okay for this guy to come up here and just rail on Donald Trump when they don't expect no problems and nothing coming back. Or 1 if you think that wasn't cool. 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3. Oh, mixed bag. Everybody 3, 3, 3. Wow, 1, 1. You know, and that's why I say when you step out to the stage, it's okay. Now, earlier I was in this guy scope that's in here, Liberal Politico. He was saying that, you know, it's your First Amendment right to say what you want. And I agree. Say what you want to say. But when you step into this political arena, don't think somebody ain't going to hit you back. You don't have a shield up just because, oh, Golden Star Mother and the Golden Star family, we can say what we want and you can't talk back to us. Hell no. Where you think you at? This the land of the free and the home of the brave. We fight back around here, right? You can't just come in, say what you want, talk all this trash, and then when somebody says something back, you want to be mad at them. Is that fair? I mean, do you think, well, let me ask you this. Was it okay for Donald Trump to come back and say something about him or his wife or whoever was up there? Do you think that was okay? Because, I mean, like I said, you step up on that stage and he got a platform. He was given a platform by the DNC to go up there and just trash Donald Trump. And you think he's just going to sit back and say, well, he's a Muslim and he's a Gold Star family. I'm not going to do anything. You know, get real with it, yo. We can't just let people just go in and say what they want. I'm going to let you hear what Trump said before I take the calls. I got a couple phone calls in. If you got something to say about this, call in at 516-418-5565. The number is 516-418-5565. And let's hear what Donald Trump had to say in retaliation to Gazir Khan.
His wife, if you look at his wife, she was standing there. She had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say, you tell me, but plenty of people have written that. What's your response to that?
That's, again, height of ignorance on a part of a candidate for the highest office of this nation.
As soon as he's given another chance, he's going right back at it. What's up, Melanated Yogi? As soon as this Kazir Khan guy gets another chance, he's right back on the attack. Now, there's nothing wrong with the attack, but like I said, if you're going to attack somebody like that on a national stage with millions of people watching, 27 million or something they say, and you think you're not going to get hit back? What planet you living on? Taking your phone calls at 516-418-5565. Let's see, who do we got here? Let's see here. It looks like that's Lizabitty. What's up, Lizabitty?
Now, Chris, you and I getting ready to fight today.
We finna fight. Uh-oh.
Make new technology. We're making new technology right here today. Lizabitty is on the line. First off, Chris, everybody knows that you support Donald Trump. Get over it, okay? He got his behind handed to him, so that's why he is down the front, because he has a big freaking mouth. He does not know what to say and when to say it. He's supposed to be in the running for the highest office politically in the United States of America, and he does not know when to shut up. He does not know when to shut up. He lets people bait him. And if he cannot keep his composure when somebody is talking about him, do you really want him to be your president? Y'all talk about Hillary, but at least she knows when to shut up. Which is, you know,
I would agree with that.
A lot of times you all say that women don't know how to shut up, but at least she knows how to shut up.
I would agree with that. You
He needs to shut up.
Yeah, when you're right, you're right. Yeah, I agree with that. But, you know, like I said, when you come up on that stage and you're doing this in front of millions of people and then you get hit back, why is that wrong? What's wrong with that?
Well, first of all, that's not a hit back to say that she's not allowed to speak. See, here's the problem with that statement, talking about the man's wife. The minute somebody goes and talks about dumb Melania Trump, okay, then all hell breaks loose. You know, the gas come off. So now he's talking about somebody else's wife, and so he can't take the heat or whatever. But I guess you didn't see how the New York, with the Times, posted the new photos of Melania Trump again. Let me tell you something. The last 5 sitting presidents, their spouses, we cannot say that we've seen their spouses in the nude in bed with another woman, okay?
Actually,
he's not going anywhere.
Hold on.
He's not going anywhere.
When it comes to spouses, I agree with what you're saying, but there is a one small fine print we must remember. to say, when we talking about first ladies, this lady that's running right now, Hillary Clinton, when she was first lady, she was under several scandals, Watergate and others. I mean, she had so many scandals. No other first lady has ever done that.
No.
You just said that.
Politicians look her up. Back up. Get off of that. But was she naked in the bed with another woman naked? Yes or no?
I'm not sure of that. I never seen it.
Exactly. And then, no, you sure? You already know the answer.
I never seen it.
You already know. You already know. See, your behind is saying Trump got a big freaking mouth. Somebody needs to take a freaking squash and ram it down his big fat mouth. Okay? He talks too much. And then he lets people bait him. So I really can't say, okay, well, maybe if he learned how to curtail that freaking tongue, you know, maybe some people will get on his bandwagon outside of these political relations people. But they don't talk too freaking much. And then he let people bait him on PNA stuff. So if you can bait him on stupid stuff, imagine how you can bait him on some serious stuff and just take it all out the equation. Seriously, Chris. Seriously.
You're right. I mean, like I said, you're right when you're right. His wife did what she did. You know, everybody did what they did. But all I was asking, what's the problem with hitting back when somebody come out after you? On a national stage. Not like a little guy like me with about 100 people watching at once, maybe. This guy had millions of people watching him and just went all out 7 minutes out of 9 minutes, a full-blown attack, and then you're going to sit back and act like it's you can't say nothing back about this people? I'm just asking. Is that fair?
But Chris, when they had the Republican National Convention, that woman that got up there said that Hillary killed her son. I mean, you basically call this woman a man. So, really, Chris, come on. I mean, Hillary didn't say one word, but sit there and let that woman lambast her and call her a killer. Okay? A murderer.
Well,
but nobody's talking about that.
Well,
so what I'm saying is, on both platforms, people were speaking very derogatory about the candidates. You have to
I agree with that.
And shut up.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
He needs to shut up.
Yeah.
I'm saying just like that, shut up.
Yeah, Trump shouldn't have been on there. He could have held his tongue, but, you know, it's a choice he make. If he chooses to go back after somebody, that's on him. But I'm just saying, is that fair for somebody? Does this guy even have the right to go out and attack him? Let me ask you that, Elizabeth. Does this guy, Kazir Khan, has the right to just go out and...
Under the Constitution and First Amendment, then yes.
So...
The law is on his side. It is his right.
So
and it is Donald Trump's right as well. But what I'm saying to you is, he is a man that is running for the highest political office in the land of the United States of America. He needs to shut up.
You're right.
I mean, all of these presidents have had people saying nasty stuff about them. All of them. All of them. But you cannot go back and forth with folks like that. I don't care if the man is a peon or at a higher level in the office. You have to shut up and talk to him. He's got to have some thick skin. He's talking about somebody's wife. But you start talking about lesbian Melania, then it's a problem. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hello?
You're
and
right.
you can be lying. The proof is in the picture. Hello? Hello, Houston? Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah.
So my thing is, he needs to learn to shut the fuck up. He's an arsehole.
Yeah, he got to know when to not say anything. But, you know, it's, what was it, 27 million people watching or something? That's a lot of people for one guy to just come out and trash him like that and think he's not going to get a response.
But Chris, how many times are people, I mean, you're in the military, how many times did higher ranking officers degrade you? And you want to just knock one of them into the next century. But you say, what? You know what? I'm going to hold my tongue. I don't want to get this Article 15.
Yeah.
Okay, let me shut up.
Yeah, he got to know when to not say nothing. I agree with you.
I can be up and learn work, or I can go ahead and get shut up and keep pressing. Am I right?
You're right.
As a grown man, you said, I'm going to shut up.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to him, as a grown man, shut up. All he does is put his size 11s in his freaking mouth.
I will say they baited him pretty good, though. I mean, if that's what the purpose was, to make him go after him. But then,
exactly.
But then again, you got to look at it too. This guy's a Muslim. They already saying he don't like Muslims, and then he can't say nothing back to him. So it's like he put you into a crazy little spot where you can't do nothing. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, no,
he can't attack a Gordon family back no matter what.
His comeback wasn't right. See, Trump probably does not play chess. That's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because people who play checkers make dumb moves like that. They don't understand psychological warfare. And if you are a chess player, that is all chess is.
Well.
Figure out how I can take your king. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when he continues to play chess and does not learn how to play checkers, he's going to keep putting an 11 in his mouth.
Mm.
That's all I got to say.
All right, Elizabeth.
Okay, I know you on the front bandwagon, but you better get out because he's stupid. He's stupid.
He could have did something better. You know, we all can do something different in life, but you know, I just still stand on. You know, if somebody come after you like that, that's fair game. It's fair game. But you know, everybody know that supposedly he doesn't like Muslims anyway. You know what I mean? So it ain't like nobody's surprised that he said something back about some Muslims, and then what he just said that the woman couldn't say anything. Which was true. She's up there. Why can't she say anything? And you know, in those Muslim countries, they can't say anything. They can't speak. They can't do anything. They can't speak without a man present. They can't be out in public without a man there. You know, this Sharia law is real.
Well, Sharia law is real. However, I lived in Kuwait, in the United Arab Emirates. Those women talk all the time. So he needs to specify which one is he talking about. Okay, you're right. Women in Afghanistan. Certain sects out of Pakistan, all throughout Iran.
Saudi Arabia. Yep.
Certain sects in Iraq, Saudi Arabia. But just don't say all of them, because they're all progressive nations, Oman. So, you know, he needs to, I understand his plight is to saying the ones who's making these massive bombs. I get all that. But he needs to have some more decorum about how he says stuff. For somebody to have gone to the Wharton School of Business, his vocabulary is very limited. I'm really shocked that all he knows how to do is use what we call in education high frequency words, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Such as, okay, all of this. With that good fancy business school degree, he should be using low frequency words, okay? Mm-hmm. Didactic, okay? Stuff like this. I mean, he does not even talk presidential. So I say to you, Chris, because I know you support Trump.
All right.
Yes, I know you are.
All right, Elizabeth, thanks for the call. We got more goodies on the way for you. All right.
Yeah, I got some goodies for you. You better get off the top there, right? And I'll see you later.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that's how we do it. Family, call in if you got something to say at 916 or 516-418-5565. That's 516-418-5565. I'm about to take the next call from the 916 area code. You're on the Chris Monroe Show, and who is this?
What's up? It's Izzy, man.
What's up, Izzy?
How you doing? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I just want to let you know, man. I'm with the last caller. I mean, she repeated herself hell of times and said, you know, he has to shut up. I mean, basically, she's right. But there's a reason why that lady didn't talk. Okay, and they had already pointed it out before the speech started or anything, because every time that woman even started talking about her son, she got too emotional. It wasn't because he's Muslim or anything like that. All that is crap, man. You know what I mean? Donald Trump didn't have no reason to go attacking that man, because everything that man said was absolutely true. Trump has never done anything. They even interviewed Trump right after this, and they said that Trump, you know what I mean, they asked him, what did you sacrifice? And he keep on talking a whole bunch of other stuff. He ain't sacrificed nothing. None of it, him or none of his kids have ever been to the military. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So if him and none of his sons have ever been to the military, they've never sacrificed anything. They don't understand the kind of loss that family is going through. And what he did was despicable. What he did was he acted like a toddler. You know what I mean? He can't go around, especially if he's expecting these votes, man. He can't go around, attacking people because of what they're saying, because what they said was 150% true. That man was handed $1 million from his daddy. That man turned around and had he built up a business. He ain't never been to the military. None of his kids have ever been to the military. He talks about a whole bunch of stuff, and he just is completely out of line. You know what I mean?
So you don't think Donald Trump had the right to say anything back after somebody go on a stage with 27 million people watching?
Absolutely Absolutely not, especially a military family, that their son gave their life in order to protect this country. Now, I'm not the biggest fan. You know me. I'm not the biggest fan of the military, and I'm not even the biggest fan of this whole government thing. But the facts of the matter are the facts. That boy still went into the military willingly, you know what I mean? And he gave his life for this country. Trump should have shut his mouth, just like the last caller said. He should have had more dignity. He should have, he should have known when to pick his battles, and this was definitely not the time to be trying to pick a battle with just because they're Muslim. That I can care less if it's just me. He should have shut his mouth strictly for the fact that that family lost their son in the military to fight for our quote-unquote freedom.
So, and that if that's the case, okay, so I hear what you're saying, and you're right, but look at this. So you telling me if Donald Trump didn't say anything back, then that means Hillary Clinton could put this political pawn up every time she wants to attack Trump and never get nothing done back to this guy. He can just come out and rail and rail and rail, and that gives you a shield just because you was in the military and you'll go to start a family. We can't attack you back. Come on now, is that fair? Just being real.
Yeah, you know what? This is the thing. That man does enough attacking on Hillary Clinton himself. Okay, let's just cut the bull. Okay, let's just really cut it. That man has been going around the world talking about crooked Hillary. Everybody at his Republican nomination was bashing Hillary like to the utmost. Come on, man. Like if you're not going to accept this, then you obviously wasn't watching the same RNC that I was watching, because I watched the RNC and the DNC, and you got to understand they did the same thing, talking about Hillary should be in prison, Hillary should be in jail, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He did it too. But
that was actually the crowd, though. You know that wasn't Trump, though. That was the crowd saying lock her up. Donald Trump said, I'll just beat her.
Trump goes around and calls her crooked Hillary all the time. Stop it, man. You don't really know better than to say that.
No, I'm talking about the specific thing about lockup. See, that's why I say I want to make sure we're precise with this stuff, because, we get a lot of misinformation out here that's simply not true.
But, bro.
Yeah, he did call her crooked Hillary. I'm not saying that's not true. I'm saying that's correct.
He goes around and tries to point out every single thing that she's ever done wrong, from Benghazi all the way up to, everything. He points it out, bro. Like, let's just, be honest about this. But the thing is, here's the difference. The difference between what he did and what Hillary did is Hillary allowed everybody to talk their trash. She didn't attack any of the civilians. The only person she ever came back on was Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? Donald Trump went after, tried to go after every single female and male and anybody that went up there and talked anything. So you got to understand, man, there's a certain level of decorum. On top of that, we're talking about the President of the United States here, man. We're not talking about, some governor, some mayor, something like that. We're talking about a man that's supposed to be the President of the United States of America, bro. So, when you really put this all, in check, you got to understand that there's certain things that you must do as a president. You must stand up. Sometimes people are going to say things about you. That doesn't mean you get to haul off and go out against everybody in the world. Bro, that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? This is just proving more and more that this man is not qualified to stand in the office, because what if somebody says something that he doesn't like? What is he going to do after he got the keys to the bombs, bro? He's going to just go over there and blow them up because they was talking trash? I mean, this man can't handle Twitter rants. You know what I mean? He can't handle people, talking trash on Twitter, and then he goes on some stupid old Twitter rant. Like, if this man can't even handle social media and he can't handle some people talking, what business does he have in any kind of, office, especially the president?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, he's just talking, though. That's exactly what it is. All talk. That's what politicians do anyway. All talk and no action. So just by him saying something back, that doesn't make everything the worst in the world. But this particular guy, now those other little people, I would agree with you. When it comes to those other little people, he probably shouldn't have said anything. But on this particular guy here, Kazir Khan, for him to just come out and rail on him for that long, that's not cool.
But it might not have been cool. But the thing is this: we're talking about, who's mature enough to, keep their mouth shut. I mean, you got to understand something, bro. That man lost a son in a war that was, quote unquote, protecting this country, okay? And if you have Donald Trump that says he supports our troops and all this other stuff, you know, when we all know that's a bunch of bull because he said he was going to he was going to give money to the troops, but then he didn't do it until everybody called him out. Then he was forced to do it. But let's just, you know, he says he backs up our troops and he backs up our military. Well, if he does that and he truly is a man of his word and he believes anything that any of the crap that he's talking, then he should understand that he didn't have no business talking about this family because that boy lost his life in the middle of a war that we put him in, period. You know what I mean? And that alone, he should shut his mouth.
And then the same thing I asked, I think I asked Elizabeth this too. How in the world is this person that basically they lost their son in a war, but he's up there promoting the very person that voted to send his son to the war to die? Does that make sense? I mean, what kind of sense does that make?
It might not make sense, but the thing is this, bro. It might not make sense because a lot of people don't go that deep into the politics. But the thing is about it is this man was. It wasn't really that he was doing that. What he first was saying, he was saying that there are people in this country that fight from all different races, nationalities, and everything like this, you know, religion backgrounds and everything. Okay, and that was the point that he was making. And he was trying to make, like, a couple points. That, you know what I mean? There's people from all walks of life that come to this country, serve this country, go into the military, and give their life for this great country we call America. You understand what I mean? And the thing is if Donald Trump didn't recognize what that man was trying to say, then Donald Trump needs to really reevaluate himself. Okay? That's what that's about, bro. You know, whether it started because of Hillary, whether it started because of, you know, Rochambeau or anybody else, that doesn't matter. The point of his statement was that, you know, people from all walks come to this country and they give their life for this country, and he needs to respect that. And he didn't respect that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You need to respect that, but you know, when you come out on that stage, man, you gotta get what come with it. I mean, that's just what I feel. If anybody do it,
I get it.
Anybody.
I get it. You know what? I get it. I totally 100 get it. You know what I mean? Like, but the thing is that man, the types of attacks that man was spewing out was complete and absolute utter garbage. Talking about, well, why didn't his wife speak? Was it because he's Muslim and he doesn't allow her? No, that was bull. Everybody knew that. It was because that woman couldn't keep herself together when she was talking about her son that she lost in this war that helped in this country.
So why didn't the wife just sit down? Why didn't Miss Khan just stay in the front row and watch her husband go? What did she even go up there for?
Because maybe her husband wanted her to be up there and everybody to see, you know, that these are people that are still hurting. Maybe, you know, there's multiple reasons, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is she was up there. Deal with that. You know,
right.
Again, this goes back to grow up, dude. You know, she's up there. Oh, well, big deal. You don't attack the woman because she was standing up there. That's just a bull crap argument in itself. You know what I mean? You don't attack that woman.
Right.
Right here.
Yeah. Plus, you know, it wasn't even him that said it. It was actually he was repeating what some other people said. He said many others have said, why didn't she do this? As a matter of fact, I played the clip. I don't know if you heard it. Let me play it again.
His wife, if you look at his wife, she was standing there. She had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say. You tell me. But plenty of people have listened to that.
Plenty of people said that. So it wasn't just that Trump said it. A lot of people said it. Like, what's up with the wife? Why is she doing it? Because, you know, and he probably should have had surrogates or other people come out and speak on his behalf other than him come out and say whatever he had to say. But, you know, that's how the game played. It's politics.
Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying.
All right, let me take this quick time out. Let me put you on hold here, Izzy. Be right back with you. All right, 1 second here. All right, we're going to take this quick time out. When we come back, I got some more clips for you. Plus, Charlemagne the God had something to say. I'm going to let you hear what he said about that as well. And we're going to be right back in a moment on the Chris Monroe Show.
This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, reminding you about the Chris Monroe Show. Each and every Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, where we chop it up about current events, news, politics, entrepreneurship, and a whole lot more. But guess what? We're trying to expand this show. That's right. You want to make it at least 5 days a week, maybe even more, and you can help. You can help by going to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Help us out with our GoFundMe campaign. Just launched it, and we need your support. Go ahead and give $5, $10, $20, even more. Give what you can, and if not, go ahead and share it out to your Twitter and Facebook. It's much greatly appreciated. All you got to do is go to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Do what you do. Be who you be. And you know what else? I'ma see you before you see me. Are you seeking an affordable way to promote your business, product, service, nonprofit organization, or even an event? Visit ChrisMonroeSTL.com. There are several options available for advertising opportunities. Find out advertising rates at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Promote within the website itself. Promote on our YouTube videos. Promote everywhere within our network. Be heard, be found, increase sales. ChrisMonroeSTL.com is the place to find out more. Several options
So
are
you ready for
available that
Charlamagne,
will go with any budget. ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
It was 2 years ago that James Clark with Better Family Life found former gang member
Archie
Smith
Bunker.
McLean.
You lose somebody around here like every month or so. Like it's inevitable. Or somebody in your block is going to die because of mistaken identity.
Better Family Life offers an initiative to fight gang crime. They say there are hundreds of gang members living in the St. Louis area. One of them was McLean.
If it's going to change your life, it's going to send you to the penitentiary. Eventually, you're not going to get away with it.
The option is a life of underachievement, the penitentiary, or you may wind up dead.
McLean dealt and used drugs. A series of temporary jobs and watching friends shot and killed in front of his eyes seemed to get in his way of obtaining a college degree. The odds were against him when he decided it was time to turn his life around.
Think about the situation and think about, how much better their life would be if they had more education.
You say he was
or
wrong, huh? Like you
more knowledge on the things that are out here.
And youth violence affects communities big and small and people of all races and colors. Better Family Life is on a mission to make a difference and make our streets safer.
We can't go in and march. We can't go in and hold a rally. We've got to go in and sit down with individuals and bring resources. Individuals will get out of gangs.
Segregation,
individuals
politics.
will become law-abiding.
You gotta pay
citizens.
rent. It's the
Give them
worst.
the right access to resources.
Learn more about the Better Family Life Cultural, Educational, and Business Center at 5415 Page Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, 63112. This great organization has plenty to offer the community. Visit their website, betterfamilylife.org. That's betterfamilylife.org. This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, and I got a question for you. Do you understand racism? Do you think that racism only refers to calling people names or out of their names? Well, it goes a whole lot deeper than that. Check out my book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. In this book, I break down all the elements that have been used to attack black people in America and throughout the world. The cover of this book may confuse some of you. Some people see it and they say, oh, they just see black and white people coming together to make one unit and everybody's going to be happy and kumbaya. But I don't think so. The top shows a struggle. Now, there's two philosophies in this. You can pick the side that you feel is good for you and your family. But I'm going to tell you the truth in this book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. We need our own elements, and that's exactly what we're going to show you in this book. Check it out at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Do what you do. Be who you be, and I'm going to see you before you see
You're right,
me.
Jonetta. You sure right about that.
Hey, do you know where I can get like them big RBG banners? Yeah, man. Go down to ChrisMonroeSTL.com. They got the big RBG banners, the little RBG banners, snapback hats, the RBG Africa snapback hats, and a whole lot more. Well, how much does it cost? Does it cost a lot? Well, it's actually quite affordable. And as a matter of fact, you can get these items and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go ahead and visit that website, ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Well, I'm going to go ahead and log on there. I'm going to see if they can get me some of this cool stuff, man, because I see y'all rocking that RBG stuff all the time. Yeah, man, do it. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Free shipping. Don't forget, ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're back live with the Chris Monroe Show. You got an opinion? You want to voice your opinion? All you got to do now. Dial that number, 516-418-5565. You heard me? 516-418-5565. Don't forget to press the one. Back to the show.
To not be aware of the respect of a gold star mother standing there, and he had to take that shot at her. This is height of ignorance. This is why I showed him that Constitution. Had he read that, he would know what status a gold star mother holds in this nation. This country holds such a person in the highest regard, and he has no knowledge, no awareness. That is height of his ignorance. She is ill. She had high blood pressure. People that know her looked at her face, and she said, I may fall off the stage. And I told her that you have to assemble yourself and stand for the beauty of this tribute that is being paid. This person is totally incapable of empathy. I want his family to counsel him.
He's incapable to empathy. That's what he said. Kazir Khan dropping bombs right after he dropped bombs and dropped some more bombs and some more bombs on Donald Trump. Taking your phone calls on this at 516-418-5565. Make sure you press the 1 if you're in the queue. 516-418-5565. And, you know, this guy here is just, it's like he doubled down on it. He railed on him on the first night. Then they come back and ask him about it. What'd you say this and what'd you think about this? He started dropping bombs again. So this guy just can't be hit. You know, I don't know, man. It don't sound right to me. I just been asking. You know, it just don't feel right. It don't matter if he was a Gold Star family, Gold Star mother, husband, whoever they are. When you get in this political thing, you know, it's cutthroat. Ain't nobody friends in this stuff like that. They might be friends on that end, but this guy stepped into the massive and the big political arena. And then he's going to act like it's bad to get hit back. I say Trump said what he had to say. He probably could have let somebsomebody else do it, like Ann Coulter or one of those people who talk for him. But, you know, it just should have been something different. Taking your calls at this at 516-418-5565. And also the debates are coming up. There's been some problems. People were getting mad with it, saying that, oh, well, you know, these debates are coming up. And they made some dates of September 26th, October 9th. Well, September 26th is a Monday, and I believe that's a Monday night football game on that day. And then the second one's supposed to be October 9th, and that's a Sunday, another football day. And then another one was on Wednesday, October 9th. So there's been a lot of stuff in the media saying that, oh, Donald Trump don't want to debate Hillary Clinton. He don't want to debate her. Do you think he wants to debate Hillary Clinton? Put in a 3 in the comments if you think Trump wants to debate Hillary Clinton. Put in a 1 if you think he's scared. So 3. Put in a 3 if you think he wants to debate Hillary Clinton. Put in a 1 if you say no. 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. I don't know. I think he wants to debate her. You know, a lot of people feel like, oh, well, there you go. And he's scared to debate Hillary Clinton. Why would he be afraid of that? There's no teleprompters there. You can't do that robot move, you know, back and forth. I am a robot. Vote for me. Hot sauce in my bag for black people. Go ahead, vote. Yes, I do the nay-nay. Yes, vote me. Trump is evil. Don't look at Trump. I'm good. He's bad. That's Hillary Clinton for you. If you want to vote for that, that's what you want. But like I said, the 2 of the days out of the 3 are going to fall on a football day, which Donald Trump was making an argument that, hey, we don't want it on the same day as football. We don't want to go up against NFL. We want to do this debate when there's, you know, no competition. We want to have maximum participation. We want everybody to be able to come and see it and make their own decision. You know, that's what I want to see, the debates. What they're going to do in these debates. Who's going to win these debates. Not just, you know, because then they say, oh, Trump don't know anything. We're going to find out because Hillary's going to expose him if he's bad. And if Hillary's the lying, crooked Hillary, he's going to expose her. And that's the only way to do a one-on-one contest, even though it plays a big difference on the questions they ask. Because if you'll notice, the media asks certain questions of Trump that they'll never ask of Clinton. Or even if they do ask Clinton, they'll give her a pass and they'll say, oh, well, what about those emails you just saw the other day? What about those emails in Debbie Wasserman Schultz? Oh, I don't know anything about any emails. That's what Hillary Clinton will say. She'll play that I don't know game. Matter of fact, here she is.
I don't know anything about these emails. I haven't followed it. But I'm very proud of the campaign that I ran. And I'm very proud of the campaign that Senator Sanders ran.
In your view, any effort in the DNC to favor one candidate or another would have been improper?
Again, I don't have any information about this, and so I can't answer specifically.
See, Hillary Clinton is the master of deception. Oh, I don't know anything about those emails. Now, how the hell you don't know about no emails when your DNC chair just stepped down over it, but you don't know nothing about why she stepped down, and then she's going to get a full-time job in the Clinton administration. That's why they call her Crooked Hillary. You say Hillary cannot debate without a teleprompter. Wow. And that's the truth. No teleprompter, what's she going to do? We have to study politics first, something he knows nothing about. Maybe. But that's what I'm saying. This stuff is a trick, man. It's poly tricks. You can't let them just tell you any old thing and you just believe it because you heard the media say it or you heard a little soundbite. Go do your own research on it. That's why I always tell people, don't even just take my word for it. Look for yourself. See how crooked these people are. How bad they are. And Trump is not perfect. Don't get me twisted or wrong here. I'm not saying he's perfect at all. He's got a lot of craziness going on in his life. But Hillary Clinton is 20 times worse than Donald Trump. That's just what I've been seeing from day one. Just straight up. 20 times. And that's a lot. When you look back at their history of 30 years plus and see the stuff they've done over the years, not just over the last year, just yesterday, or what they said last night. I'm talking about what they've done in the last... They've been in public life a long time. These people ain't new. These people got pretty much 100% name recognition. So you can't just go in and act like, oh, well, I didn't know they were going to say that. And I don't know what they're talking about. What you talking about? So what you think about these presidential debates, though? Do you feel like Donald Trump trying to get out of having debates altogether? Because that's what a lot of people on Facebook were saying earlier. Oh, see, Trump's trying to get out those debates. And I'm like, well, I don't know. He could be, but I don't think that's what it sounds. It don't look like that to me. He could be, but it don't look like that to me. And I'm just trying to keep it real. And like I say, with Hillary Clinton, she's no fool. Even though she's crooked and a liar and all that other stuff, she's no fool. She plays the game. You gotta, recognize the game. Don't ever take her for a fool. Media is all hype. Exactly. So people get a little headline and say, Donald Trump don't want to have debates. That's all you saw in the clip. But then when you look into it, like, well, the reason he said he don't want to do those dates because it's going up against the NFL. What's wrong with that? Oh, no, he don't want to have debates. What are you talking about? He don't want to have debates. They don't even want to hear nothing past that. They're so even. They're just so simple-minded. They can't even see past anything other than a headline. So, you got to see it for what it is, man. It's a lot of tricky stuff out here and a lot of lies and deception. Call in at 516-418-5565 if you disagree with anything I just said. 516-418-5565. So, they don't like these dates. That's September 26th, which is a Monday, October 9th, which is a Sunday, and then October 19th seems to be okay. It's on a Wednesday. So it's not going to be any problems with that going up against the NFL. Like, who wants to have a debate going up against another, major primetime show or something like that? That doesn't even make sense. That's what Hillary Clinton did, correct? That's exactly what she did. She went in and had debates against Bernie Sanders at Saturday night. Nobody looking. Nobody knows what's going on. And it's what it is. What difference does it make? It makes a huge difference. I say they shouldn't be going up against the NFL either. I want everybody to see it for themselves so they can make their own decision. Who cares about the NFL? Well, the NFL pulls a lot of people. A lot of viewership. It didn't matter who they were scheduled over a year ago. Well, this is going to be a bigger one. This is a big election, and they know it's going to break the ratings. Donald Trump already broke ratings on Fox News and CNN, I believe. So we're going to see what happens. And that's just what I'm seeing. I'm just trying to keep it real. DVR it. I know that's right. But that's just keeping it real. Like, what sense does that make, though? To have a debate going up against somebody else, like another major player on TV. And that's all he said. Can we put it on a date where we're not competing against the NFL? That's all he asked. Is that too much to ask for? Is that dodging out of the debates? Does that mean you don't really want to be in on the debate? I see several callers in here at 516-418-5565. Make sure you press the 1 if you want to come in. 516-418-5565. NFL is king. I hear you. But, like I say, why would you want to go up against the NFL? Does that make sense? Oh, well, that's how they do it. And then the Chelsea Clinton and Ivanka Trump. You know, Ivanka Trump brought out her daddy on his speech at the RNC. So Chelsea Clinton brought out her mother. Is that stealing? Is that kind of like the same thing with the mother with or not the mother, Melania Trump? Is that the same kind of thing? You kind of steal what they did over here and they're going to kind of steal over there? What do you think about that? I feel like there's some trickiness going on. So you can't let these people trick you though, man. And that's why I want to ask y'all also, who did better in their introduction or in their speech? Chelsea Clinton or Ivanka Trump? The daughters. Which of the daughters did the best, did you think? A lot of people said Ivanka Trump and a lot of people said Chelsea Clinton. But, you know, it is what it is. You say Trump's dad was involved with the KKK. That's possible. That's very well possible. I think both of their parents was involved with the KKK, if you ask me. You say both of them look a mess, Elizabeth. Chelsea did the best. Okay. Chelsea did do a good job, I will say. As a matter of fact, you ready for this bomb? I'm going to drop a little baby bomb on you. Chelsea Clinton did a better speech than her mom did. That's what I think. Chelsea Clinton did a better speech than her mom. That's what I think. All right, we got a phone call coming in here from the 314. Let's see, who is that? Nobody, I don't know. Who is this here calling in from the 314? You're on the Chris Monroe Show. Who is this?
What's going on, Chris? This is Justin Holmes.
What's up, Justin?
Not much, man. Yeah, I wanted to comment on the subject, man. You know, I kind of feel like, I think Chelsea, I think she did have a much better speech than her mom, without a doubt. Real nice speech and everything, man. I say, my only thing, I think you had said it before, and I had heard it before. I say we need to quit voting for Trump. We need to quit voting for Hillary just because she's a Democrat. Because her husband has done terrible things to black folks. And we got to be real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, black people have suffered enormously under the Clinton regime. Enormously. As a matter of fact, some say that they locked up more black people than since slavery under the Clinton 3 strikes laws.
And that's ridiculous. But, you know, black people vote out of tradition. Because our ancestors died for voting and just that. You know, but we gotta be more, we gotta come to it with a different game because we've been trying the same game for a long time and it ain't working. So, you know, black folks gotta step their game up.
Yeah, I would agree with you 100%. You know, just vote because she got a D by her name. And then that's the thing I said even before they got down to these last two. Back in last summer when they first kicked it off. I was saying no Bush, no Clinton. I don't care what else they do. No Bush, no Clinton. And look who's sitting up here last at the end of this race. Hillary Rodham Clinton. You'd be a damn fool to vote for her.
Man, that's deep, man. You know, I thought it was a funny thing. I had to tell my friends, I'm like, hey, we need to, I'm like, Trump, actually, what people don't understand is importation of immigrants has always been an issue. But they talking about, he's trying to build borders. But it has always been an issue. He's just speaking about it in a different way. And black people need to have an open ear because that will actually help black folks because the foreigners are the ones who are coming in and buying the black community.
Exactly. Somebody finally doing some real thinking here. That's what I've been screaming for a long time. These open borders and open immigration is actually hurting the black community more than the white community. And we can't even see that because we so brainwashed to get on that Democrat plantation.
Right. But yeah, Chris, I'm a real big supporter, man. Go ahead and keep doing your thing.
All right, I appreciate it. Hear from you next time. Thanks for the call. All right, that's how we do it, family. 516-418-5565. That's 516-418-5565. Make sure you press the 1 and we get you in just like that. And, this stuff is, you say Hitler was a Republican. Really, Leo? Say everybody comparing Donald Trump to Hitler, but when you study Hitler, you'll find out that Hillary Clinton is more parallel to Hitler than Donald Trump is. If you study any amount of history, which I know there's history in his story, Hitler was. Do your history. Exactly. I studied, I understand what Hitler did. I actually understand a little bit deeper than most people do. You got to look back in history and see what these people did. Hitler didn't do anything illegal. He won to be in charge of Germany, to go in there and do what he did. He didn't steal an election or anything special that I'm aware of, but he was voted in, basically. This guy got power the right way. He actually failed a couple times before that and finally succeeded. So, that's what it is. You got to do your history and check this stuff out because, they tell you the person who wins the war tells the story. You got to remember that too. When you're doing history and stuff like that, whoever won that war is going to tell their side of the story and you won't even hear the other side. All you know is Hitler was bad and he killed Jews. He going to kill you like he did that. And it probably was a reason that he killed those Jews. But I didn't want to get too deep into that on this show. But I'll go into that on another time. Taking your calls at 516-418-5565. I'm going to take this quick time out. And when I come back, I'll put you back in, Izzy, and we got some more clips coming on. And we'll be right back after this. This is the Chris Monroe Show.
This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, reminding you about the Chris Monroe Show each and every Monday night.
I'm ridiculous.
7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central,
How
where
am I
we chop it
ridiculous?
up about current events, news, politics,
You're right,
entrepreneurship, and a whole lot more. But guess what? We're trying to expand this show. That's right. You want to make it at least 5 days a week, maybe even more, and you can help. You can help by going to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Help us out with our GoFundMe campaign. Just launched it, and we need your support. Go ahead and give $5, $10, $20, even more. Give what you can, and if not, go ahead and share it out to your Twitter and Facebook. It's much greatly appreciated. All you got to do is go to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Do what you do. Be who you be. And you know what else? I'ma see you before you see me. Are you seeking an affordable way to promote your business, product, service, nonprofit organization, or even an event? Visit ChrisMonroeSTL.com. There are several options available for advertising opportunities. Find out advertising rates at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Promote within the website.
Cheap labor.
Promote on our YouTube videos. Promote everywhere within our network. Be heard, be found, increase sales. ChrisMonroeSTL.com is the place to find out more. Several options are available that will go with any budget. ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
It was 2 years ago that James Clark with Better Family Life found former gang member Kenneth McLean.
You lose somebody around here like every month or so.
I'm finna restart this Periscope so it'll be in the second hour of the show. So just come right back.
Better Family Life offers
I'm finna restart this Periscope
gang crime.
for a second hour.
Hundreds of gang members living in the
Petty Scope, be right back. Do what you do. Be who you be. I'll see you before you see me. Be right back. Starting it up for the second
You're
hour.
going to get away with it. The option is a life of underachievement, the penitentiary, or you may wind up dead.
McLean dealt and used drugs. A series of temporary jobs and
Do I need to restart those too? No, it look like they're okay.
seemed to get in his way of obtaining a college degree. The odds were against him when he decided it was time to turn his
How
life
do you do
around.
this
Think
here?
about their situation and think about, how much better their life would be if they had more education or just more knowledge on the things that are out here.
And youth violence affects communities big and small and people of all races and colors. Better Family Life is on a mission to make a difference and make our streets safer.
We can't go in and march. We can't go in and hold a rally.
We back on
We've got to
Periscope.
go in and sit down with individuals and bring resources. Individuals.
Second hour. All right. Then we got the YouTube live still kicking. This other Facebook.
Law-abiding.
I gotta restart one of these too.
The right access to resources.
Learn more about the Better Family Life Cultural, Educational, and Business Center at 5415 Page Boulevard in
If
St.
that's
Louis,
on and
Missouri,
that's on.
63112. This great organization has plenty to offer the community. Visit their website, betterfamilylife.org. That's betterfamilylife.org.
We back.
This is the student master teacher, Mr.
What's up, Periscope? Welcome back. If you can, swipe and invite, share it out to your follow, share it out to your Twitter, share it out. Oh, you can't see my head. I'm sorry.
Racism only refers to calling people names.
Share it out to your follow, share it out to your Twitter, share it out to your Facebook. Second hour coming up.
Racism, understanding the basics. In this book, I break down all the elements that have been used to attack black people in America and throughout the world. The cover of this book may confuse some of you. Some people see it and they say, oh, they just see blacks and white people coming together to make one unit and everybody's going to be happy and kumbaya. But I don't think so. The top shows a struggle. Now, there's two philosophies in this. You can pick the side
What's
that you
up,
feel is good.
Jay Germano Thor Wilson over here on Facebook Live.
Understanding the basics. We need our own
Phenomenal's back. New breed back. Everybody back like that, like that.
Do what you do. Be who you be, and I'ma see you before you see me.
And I'm gonna restart this Facebook Live over here too.
Hey, do you know where I can get like them big RBG banners? Yeah, man. Go down to Chris Monroe STL.
Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for that
the
over
big
there.
RBG banners, the little RBG banners, snapback hats, the RBG Africa snapback hats, and a whole lot more. Well, how much does it cost? Does it cost a lot? Well, it's actually quite affordable. And as a matter of fact, you can get these items and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go ahead and visit that website, chrismonroestl.com.
Trying to get to 1 million hearts? I ain't even close. Am I close to that? I ain't even got no hearts. I gotta start scoping more.
Yeah, man, do it.
I gotta get my scope game up.
chrismonroestl.com. Free shipping. Don't forget, chrismonroestl.com.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're back live with the Chris Monroe Show. You got an opinion? You want to voice your opinion? All you got to do now. Dial that number, 516-418-5565. You heard me? 516-418-5565. Don't forget to press the 1. Back to the show.
And we are back here live on the Chris Monroe Show. The number is 516-418-5565. That's 516-418-5565. We're now back live on the second hour of the show. First hour we talked about a lot of craziness out here in the in this political season. And looks like we got Izzy back on the line here. Let me see. What you got, Izzy? Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I just got disconnected and I heard you saying you were gonna put me back on. So I just was waiting. Don't trip. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what did you think about that? The dates they're saying with this debate, saying that it shouldn't be done on the date with the others, or what? You know, is that a good thing for Donald Trump to say that, or is that bad, or does it look bad? I guess you could say.
I kind of think it looks a little bad. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not no big supporter of Hillary, and you know what I mean? But I think it does kind of look bad because in a sense, it makes him look bad to get what he's trying to do. He's trying to get more people to watch it, so it's kind of a touchy issue. It's kind of go back and forth. You know what I mean?
And who do you think is going to win this debate? That's all I've been wondering too.
Now starting B2.
You know, I don't like Hillary. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
wait a minute, you don't like Hillary?
You know I don't like Hillary.
let me ask you this, because some people say, you know, they say a lot of stuff. What's wrong with Hillary Clinton in your opinion?
She's a racist. That's my biggest reason. You know, there's a lot of other reasons, but mainly because that woman's a racist. She's broke up like hundreds of thousands of black families. You know what I mean? She's the one that made NAFTA. She's the one that did TPP. She's the one that, you know what I mean? She was a Goldwater girl. She was, you know what I mean? Like, there's multiple reasons why I don't like Hillary. I'm a never Hillary person, but I'm not a Trump guy because I'm a never Hillary. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Right, and that's my same position as well. Never Hillary. Anybody but Hillary. I said no Bush, no Clinton from the beginning. And like, what makes people believe? You know, especially when people say that, it's so bad, or things aren't good, but we're gonna bounce back and forth from Bush to Clinton, expecting something different to happen. That's crazy. That's insanity.
Right. I definitely feel you. I mean, there is no point to go back and forth from Hillary to Bush. I mean, Clinton to Bush, because, you know, Bush didn't help this country. Hillary was just, you know, she's a piece of trash, and she took all the jobs away from this country. We was actually building up, and we were doing a lot of good things before Bill Clinton and his wife got into office. And then once they got into office, you know, after they stole the black vote, you know what I mean, they pretty much destroyed and depleted and decimated the black community. So, like, if anybody actually does their homework, then they'll see that. But a lot of people don't see that because, you know, Hillary is really good at kind of lying. She'll go back on a lot of things that she said. Like, at one time she wasn't for gay marriage. Now all of a sudden she's for gay marriage. You know what I mean? So, like, she'll say anything she needs to say in order to get elected.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it comes down to. That it's like they will say and do anything to be elected. I'm like, damn, is there any limits to this stuff though? I mean, it's like it doesn't even matter what needs to be said will be said. What needs to be done will be done. Because I truly believe that Hillary Clinton stole that nomination from Bernie Sanders. And there's evidence of that in at least 14 states that she stole those primaries. And it's like for Bernie to just sit back and roll over like that, I feel like he sold out.
Well, I'm with you 150%, but you know, I cut off the point when you say anybody but Hillary, because you know, to be completely honest, Trump ain't no better. So, you know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is Trump ain't no better. You know, if anything, I'd be going for Jill Stein. You know what I mean? So that's my personal prerogative on that situation.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, everybody can vote for whoever they want. I don't have a problem with anybody, you know, supporting who they support or vote for they vote for. But I just say be smart and do the research. And a light amount of research will show you how bad Hillary Clinton is. It's not about, you know, and that's her whole narrative. She's running on how bad, oh, Trump's so bad, so you got to vote for me. That's not a reason to support. And I've been asking people for weeks now, give me a reason to support Hillary Clinton. I haven't found one yet. Not even one without using the word Donald Trump in the sentence. I've been asking this for weeks.
You gotta also understand it, bro, that, you know what I mean, like, on my Facebook and every single post that I've ever seen, I've never seen anybody that wants to vote for Hillary. They was all Bernie, you know what I mean? It was I thought it was gonna be Bernie and Trump, and I've never seen anybody post anything for Hillary, so I still wonder how Hillary got the vote, you know what I mean, when I know a lot of people, and even on my Facebook, I've never not once seen one thing for Hillary Clinton, you know what I mean? So I personally, I kind of think she stole the whole thing.
And yeah, and then another thing I've been seeing out today, you know, and it's kind of like rumors because you really can't prove it. They're saying that, you know, Tim Kaine and Hillary Clinton are doing this tour, but it's really not being publicized because there's not a lot of people showing up. I mean, I don't know if that's true or what. They might be, you know, maybe 500 people or something like that. When Bernie Sanders was getting, you know, 10,000 people and Donald Trump getting 10,000 people, when Hillary go do a rally, she's really not getting anybody in there. And so it looks tricky to me.
Yeah, I've heard that they were all actors. A lot of the people that she had in there, they were all actors. I heard a lot of things like that. But a lot of people don't really understand the total spectrum of it. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at my Facebook, you know, it explains why Kane or whatever his name is,
Tim Kaine.
her vice.
Yeah, Tim Kaine. But he's for TPP. That's another thing. Tim Kaine is for TPP. How can he go in and act like he's against it now or act like he's, you know, with Hillary? They're all for the same thing. And I think your phone died out, Izzy. I don't know if it pushed mute or something. Something happened here. But, you know, the media tells you what to believe. And that's why I say, well, if the media say this, let me go dig a little bit deeper than what they say. And whenever I dig a little bit deeper, I see that they were lying from the headline. Tim Kaine. Yeah, Kaine. But yeah, they, you know, these people, they lie so much and do so much trickery that you can't even see what the truth is. It's hard to even find out what's the truth. CNN and Fox making us look bad. I hear you. But, you know, you can't just let these people tell you anything and tell you that Trump's a racist, Trump's going to blow up this, and Trump's going to send you back to Africa, and he's going to put you in chains. I mean, at least be honest about him. He got stuff you can hit him on. Oh, thanks for that, too, United with Trump. You know, and MSNBC is the worst. They are extreme liars. Like, they'll just look you straight in the eye and say, oh, yeah, the sky isn't blue. What are you talking about? It's pink. It looked pink to me. What are you talking about? Bold-faced lie. You know, and that's why I was looking at it like they can't just sit up here and play the game and act like it's all good. Just like I said with Hillary Clinton, sit up there and bold-faced lie and act like she don't know anything about these emails. The emails that the DNC chair had to step down over. The emails that leaked that showed that they basically were in favor of Hillary Clinton the whole way. You know, doing all type of sneaky stuff. WikiLeaks is going to drop some more stuff on them all throughout the campaign. And you're going to see it. Hello from Germany over here. Lizzie from Germany. Welcome to the broadcast. This is the Chris Monroe Show. My name is Chris Monroe, the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. I bring the news and the information to you to help you make better decisions in your life. This is the Chris Monroe Show, a live call-in show. We got the Facebook Live on my like page, the Facebook Live on my personal page, the YouTube Live over here streaming, and we got the Periscope. Thanks for those hearts over here. I appreciate each and every heart. It's like a heartbeat. It gives me the energy to make it to the next level. And we take your phone calls in at 516-418-5565. Something happened to Izzy's phone. I don't know. It died out. I still got you on here, Izzy, but I guess I can't hear you for some reason. 516-418-5565. That's the number. What's up, His Lady D? And yeah, that's how we do it. We're talking about this politics, tricks. There's so many tricks, it makes it difficult for people to understand. I'm doing good. It makes it difficult for people to understand the truth. You know, like I say, she sit up there and say, I don't know nothing about no emails. What emails you talking about?
I don't know anything about these emails. I haven't followed it. But I'm very proud of the campaign that I ran. And I'm very proud of the campaign that Senator Sanders ran in your...
Wait a minute. She don't know anything about these campaigns.
I don't know anything about these emails. I haven't followed it. But I'm very proud of the campaign that I ran. And I'm very proud of the campaign that Senator Sanders ran.
In your view, any effort in the DNC to favor one candidate or another would have been improper?
Again, I don't have any information about this, and so I can't answer specifically.
And there she goes, lying, crooked Hillary, just lying. Now, why would you lie about something like that? I don't know nothing about no emails. Really? Your DNC chair just stepped down over it, but I don't know nothing about it. Come on, man. Lying straight to his face. Straight lying. Why would they do that, though? 33,000 emails. And then, what were they saying about Donald Trump saying that, hey, Russia, if you got them, go ahead and drop those emails and let everybody know what to say. Was that bad of Donald Trump to do that? Was that a bad idea to say that, oh, yeah, you just drop these emails? And then people are saying, oh, well, he's encouraging people to spy on America and all this. Well, if Hillary Clinton wasn't breaking the law and doing the slick stuff she's doing all the time, we wouldn't have this problem. Having a server in her basement. What is she hiding? Who is she hiding from? And you think Obama is aware. Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows why this Debbie Wasserman Schultz stepped down. It was the kickoff there. It kicked off the DNC in grand fashion. Then they didn't have any flags on the stage. No flags, no American flags up on the stage. Like, what's going on? You know, it's some silly stuff. But we're taking your calls at this at 516-418-5565. And let's see here. Trump got to talking about Hillary Clinton and saying that she basically lied about the emails.
You know, just listen to what you had on, and I watched her, listen to her say, gee, I don't really follow the emails. You know, like an innocent lamb, like she doesn't follow the emails. She follows them more closely than you do, Sean. You want to know the truth? She just lies. She lies about everything. Even the way she said that, gee, well, I don't follow the emails. It's so important, and she doesn't follow them. You know, just doesn't happen to be up on the subject. She's just a liar. I mean, she's been a liar from day one for many, many years, and people are just wise to her now, I think. And the problem is that Bernie Sanders has lost his energy, he's lost his drive. I think he's exhausted. You want to know the truth. Now, who can blame him? Yeah. But I think he's totally exhausted. But I think his supporters are not exhausted, and the supporters are liking what I'm saying in terms of trade, and we're getting ripped off in trade deals and lots of other things. So I think we're going to get a lot of those supporters to come with us.
Yep. And Donald Trump says she lies about it, and everybody knows she's a liar. You know, and that's bad to have that many negatives. And that's not about just an opinion or just that, oh, you just want to be bad against her. This is the truth. This lady sit here and lies she lies like basically every week. And I know all politicians lie, but she raises that bar higher and higher and higher. Every time you look up, it's another scandal, it's another lie, it's another, oh, I didn't know, it's another gotcha. You know, and that's like, man, how many times you want to play a game with somebody like this? And then act like, oh, she's qualified. And then Obama comes out and says that she's the most qualified. She's more qualified than Bill, more qualified than me. She's the most qualified. That's Obama. Come on now. That don't even sound right. Then they got Clinton cash out. Exactly. It's so much stuff that's going to come between now and the election. It's so much more information that's going to come out, and people are just now starting to pay attention to it. And really, they don't even pay attention to it till really about October. That's when people really start engaging fully in it. So then when these scopes going to have, instead of 23 people, it'll have 48 or 100 or 200 people up in here talking smack. You never know. But I want to give a shout out to the people on here giving me hearts on Periscope. We're broadcasting live over here on YouTube Live. And we got the Facebook Live on my like page over here at Chris Monroe fan page. And then I got the other Facebook Live going on over here on my personal page. Obama has to follow his party. Yeah, I understand that. They all got to do what they got to do to a certain point. But it's like, what is the limit? That's what I've been trying to figure out. What is the limit before you say, wait a minute, this is going too far? And Hillary Clinton don't seem like she has any limits. She'll lie about anything. She'll do anything. And then I got a whole list of people that mysteriously came up dead around the Clinton crime family. At least 46 people. That's a lot of people to come up dead, missing. Oh, we didn't know what happened to them. All around the Clintons. And it's always somebody that's just right at the right time when they're about to testify or they're about to do something. These people got, and I know all of them got to play the game, and I don't want anybody to mix this up to think that, oh, well, it's just bad about Hillary. She's bad. She's very bad. She's very, very bad. Yes, my thoughts are the same. Why he said that? I hear you. He has said too much, though. Yeah, well, this stuff is, it's politricks. And most people don't even dig into any of this stuff. They just read the headlines. They see an opening statement, 30 seconds, 20-second clip, and they base their whole philosophy on the one thing. The Clintons are gangster now. The Clintons been gangster. Clintons are most definitely gangster. If you want to know who some gangsters in politics, you talking about Bill and Hillary Clinton. They wrote the playbook. Then you got Hillary Clinton, who has not done a press conference in, 240-something days? 240 days. She hasn't answered any questions in that long. That's a long time to not answer any questions, do a press conference, anything like that. Crooks, Hillary and Bill. I hear you. Most recent in this July. What's most recent in this July, Kate's? But Clintons, they are some tricky people. What is crazy is that all these people of color rocking with Hillary need to read up on her admiring Margaret Sanger of Planned Parenthood and her buddy David Duke. And let me add to that too, Edmund. Let me add to that. Also her buddy Robert C. Byrd of the KKK. You use all Fox News talking points. No, I don't, Lord Titus. Well, won't you tell me why I need to support Hillary Clinton? That's all I've been asking. Give me a reason why I should support Hillary Clinton without mentioning Donald Trump. And I'm all ears. And I haven't heard any reasons. All I see is the negative on her. I don't see anything positive that I can even say is good. Not even one reason. Not even one. From Arkansas. That's right. Are you from Arkansas and you know the history? Exactly. They was corrupt even in Arkansas. All of her buddies are racist. Exactly. And then they got all these people, she go on to talk with Charlemagne. Matter of fact, I got this clip coming up here. Charlemagne the God talking about Hillary Clinton is the person that should be in. And after they went on this show and told them that, oh yeah, I got some hot sauce for you black folks. So just vote for me. I'm good. I keep hot sauce in my bag. Come on now. We can't just sit up there and play these type of games. Oh, I got hot sauce. What are you talking about? But this is what Charlemagne the God said about Donald Trump. He was he said that Donald Trump is a insult to American intelligence. That's what Charlemagne the God said, and he said that on the Stephen Colbert show.
All right, so you have called, as I said, the last time you were on here, you called yourself the prince of people pissing people off, the ruler of rubbing you the wrong way, and the architect of aggravation, so I assume you are a Trump supporter.
No.
He does all those things, too. He loves doing those things.
No, absolutely not. I think Donald Trump is an insult to American intelligence, I watched the Republican National Convention last week, and I'm watching the Democratic National Convention this week, and I'm looking at all these bright, experienced people at the DNC, whether it's Joe Biden, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, and I'm thinking, these experienced people are trying to convince us that they can run the country better than the star of Celebrity Apprentice. Like, something's off about that. It's like Kim Kardashian telling us, you know what, I can play basketball better than LeBron James and make the NBA great again.
Listen.
So that's Charlemagne the God. He says that, Trump is an insult on America. Well, he might have a point there when it comes to some of the stuff he say. Maybe. But, like I said before, Donald Trump is probably at least 20 times better than Hillary Clinton. And that's in every way. policy-wise, maybe be able to get something done. I don't think anything positive is going to come from Hillary Clinton. And that's strictly speaking for black people for sure. Definitely. I don't think anything's on. If we haven't learned from the first Clinton administration that has locked up more black people than since slavery, and you're going to put them right back in office, you got to be a damn fool. You got to be a damn fool. And who's going to be that silly? And like I said, when he just talked that stuff there about, all of that, why didn't he say anything when he was talking to Hillary Clinton? When he asked her about what she had in her bag. Oh, yeah, I got hot sauce. He didn't come back and ask any real questions. People like this, he's kind of like, and nothing wrong with Charlamagne. He's just saying his opinion. But he should not even be dealing with politics. He need to stay with the other stuff that they dealing with. For real. In my opinion. I just don't think he should be dealing in politics. He's kind of like Wendy Williams in a way. But I'm going to let you hear what he said on the second part about the Obama presidency.
What's the question you think, the obvious question for him as he leaves office after 8 years in there?
I would say Barack, I think Barack did a great job, but I would say to Barack, do you feel like you made it look so easy that Donald Trump feels like he can do it? You know what I'm saying? Or did you do such a bad job in somebody like Donald Trump's eyes that he says, you know what, I can do better than him, which is insulting to Barack Obama.
Right. There were some rough patches in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy 8 years. I mean, you saw how he looked like when he was, when 8 years ago and what he looks like now. Yeah.
But it's the presidency of the United States of America. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for whoever gets in the White House next.
Yeah, he got a point there. It's not going to be easy for whoever's going to be in the White House next. So, you got a choice to make. You got Jill Stein and the other guy that's running, the other third party or fourth party candidate, I guess you could say. So everybody's got a choice. If it's a bad choice or a good choice, it's still a choice. You can choose. I'm sorry for this guy with his Rambo. Yeah. And I just want to know, what is it that Hillary Clinton can bring to the table? That's what I've been asking. Why should I support Hillary Clinton? That's all I've been asking. Simple as that. I can't find one person to give me just that one simple thing, and we could take it from there and there won't be any problems. Just simple. But if I always got to say, oh, Trump's so bad, you got to vote for Clinton. No, I don't know about that. That sounds tricky. That sounds like a game. And who wants to play a game like that? And I don't like to play those lies and stuff like that. And then, like I said, that other guy, Khan, he went in there and said all those bad things about him. And it's like, oh, it's all good. As a matter of fact, he said that Trump has a black soul. Well, I'm sorry. He said Trump is a black soul. He didn't say has a black soul. He said is a black soul. So that's even worse. That Khizr Khan guy that got put up there to talk smack. But, he came into the game. He's going to get what he gets. I'm going to let you hear you call him that. I forgot to play that earlier.
He will be a better person if he could become, but he is a black soul. They have seen the blackness of his character, of his soul, that he is void of recognizing, empathizing with people.
He has a black soul. He has a black soul. A black soul mean good though, right? Because I got soul and I'm super bad. But if he had a black soul, he good. I mean, he can dance or something, right? He can do some moves on him or something. I don't know. No matter what you do, you can't win with these people, I guess. Why give the person any attention? Well, he was speaking up there with, 27 million people looking at him. You got to read your history and know your history, brother, but you just blow it off. Hillary Clinton brain issues to the table. She brings issues to the table. What'd you say? Hillary Clinton brain issues to the table? You mean bring issues to the table? I don't know. I haven't heard anything positive out of Hillary Clinton. I'm just telling the truth. And I haven't even really seen a lot of Hillary Clinton supporters. That's the other thing that makes me wonder, like, what's really going on? Something's tricky here. Where are the Hillary Clinton supporters? I haven't seen any. Like, for real. I've seen nothing but Trump supporters and a whole lot of Bernie supporters. No matter what. And even here on Periscope and even on the internet, I don't see them. Where are these Hillary Clinton supporters at? And I'm sure there are some. There got to be a few. But where are they? That's all I've been asking for a while now. Where are they? Where art thou? Where the real Hillary Clinton supporters, please stand up. Please stand up. That's what I've been asking for, but I don't know. It is rigged. Exactly. You say the polls show otherwise. The polls show Donald Trump is up, what, 4 points now, something like that? Which is getting people more scary. Like, oh, now we're seeing that he has a chance in winning. He's going to get those 270 electoral votes. He might, unless they steal it, kind of like they did the other one. The polls are crooked too, exactly. I don't trust the polls. I'd rather talk to the people. Just like this right here. There's this many people in here, that many people in there, that many people in there, and I'll see what y'all are saying. People on the street, you know, polls are a lie. Don't follow. I don't follow them either. And even in a barbershop, when I was in a barbershop, not this last time, but last time, it was about 9 people in there. 5 people were supporting Trump. 3 people were talking about Hillary. So it was slight, and that was black people. You know, and that's like, oh, wow. Donald Trump has black supporters, which we all support Hillary, even you. Who support Hillary? I don't support Hillary. I don't support anything Hillary Clinton does. I can't even think of a good reason to support Hillary Clinton. That's all I've been asking for weeks, and I haven't got any yet. And a 12-year-old girl she accused of going after the rape. Oh, yeah, exactly, Tiffany Gale. She got so much dirt on her that it ain't even funny. But, you know, it is what it is, and it's not just the Hillary Clinton bad session, but she is bad. And I want to make sure you understand that. Hillary would keep the poor just as poor. Yeah, exactly. I don't see anything good coming from her. As a matter of fact, I think she's going to be worse than Barack Obama. She'll be worse. She can't even, you know, Barack Obama, at least he can talk the game and, you know, woo you over and have a good speech and one of the greatest orators of our time. I'll give him that. I'll give credit where credit is due. However, Hillary Clinton is no Barack Obama. You got to remember, Barack Obama lost, or I'm sorry, Hillary Clinton lost to Barack Obama. Hillary Clinton lost to a no-name senator out of Illinois named Barack Hussein Obama. Now, if somebody told you this 20 years ago, you would have said, what? That's impossible. What are you talking about? They can't do that. She lost to a no-name senator out of Illinois named Barack Hussein Obama. How is that possible? How do you lose to somebody nobody never heard of? Nobody knew this name. Nobody knew him from college. Nobody knew his family. Nobody knew nothing about this guy almost. I mean, this virtually came out of nowhere. Like, who is this guy? And he beat her. And that was before she had even more baggage. She got more baggage 8 years later after being Secretary of State, messing up Libya, messing up Egypt, messing up Iraq, voting for the war in Iraq, messing up all these places. And then you think she got a chance now against Donald Trump, somebody who just beat 16 Republicans and the media and all the naysayers? You got to remember, Donald Trump did beat a lot of people now. A lot of people. It ain't like he just beat, just the 16 people. You know, you got the media you got to fight against. You got all these people out here you fighting against. So you're not just fighting against one old thing. What's mark your words, show bobs and all? What you talking about? But he beat 16 people. He beat Megyn Kelly, all these other people asking all this stuff. And he's been hit a lot. No other political person that you could think of in history has been hit more than Donald Trump. And even not even Hillary Clinton. She's been hit, but she's been hit on a sneak on the internet. You can find all kind of goodies on the internet on Hillary Clinton, but you will never see it on CNN. Definitely won't never see anything bad about her on MSNBC. They lie for her more than anybody. And you might get a little bit on Fox News. But other than that, Hillary Clinton is a career criminal. I hear you. When was the last time the media said something positive about Trump? Never. I mean, virtually never. Trump, I think they might say a little bit of stuff on Fox News here and there, but generally speaking, not really. CNN is the Clinton News Network. I hear you. She tells the networks what to say. That's right. Politics ain't bleep. That's right, Phenomenal. That's what they do. So, you know, they tell you one thing and do another. They trick you. Every time you blink, turn your head, change your mind, do anything, you just figure out that, dang, these people lying to me, man. You want to be lied to? Vote for Hillary Clinton. You want to be, and that's the thing with Donald Trump too. Like I say, I don't agree with everything he does, but he does tell you a lot of the truth that most people won't dare say. He'll tell you this government or this political process is crooked. They're cheating you. They stole the nomination. He'll tell you that. And then people say, we want the truth. We want the truth. And then when you get the truth, you can't handle the truth. What's up with that? First and foremost, brother, you got to know what you're dealing with. Yeah, you got to know what you're dealing with. I hear you. I hear you, Guy Evans over here on Facebook Live. We got the Facebook Live on my personal page, the Facebook Live on my like page. Just put that back up. We got the Periscope people over here pumping those hearts. Thanks for that. Share it out to your Twitter. Share it out to your Facebook. Share it out to your followers. And we got the people over here watching on that's YouTube Live this time. YouTube Live. YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. But yep, that's how we do it, family. This is a call-in radio show at 516-418-5565. We have several callers in the queue here. If you want to come in, press the 1 key, 516-418-5565. We're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll come up with the last 30 minutes of the Chris Monroe Show. Right back before you know it.
This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, reminding you about the Chris Monroe Show each and every Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, where we chop it up about current events, news, politics, entrepreneurship, and a whole lot more. But guess what? We're trying to expand this show. That's right. We want to make it at least 5 days a week, maybe even more, and you can help. You can help by going to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Help us out with our GoFundMe campaign. Just launched it, and we need your support.
What's up, Samari Brown?
$10, $20, even more. Give what you can, and if not, go ahead and share it out to your Twitter and Facebook. It's much greatly appreciated. All you got to do is go to GoFundMe.com/I'll Stay Woke. Do what you do. Be who you be. And you know what else? I'ma see you before you see me. Are you seeking an affordable way to promote your business, product, service, nonprofit organization, or even an event? Visit ChrisMonroeSTL.com. There are several options available for advertising opportunities. Find out advertising rates at ChrisMonroeSTL.com. Promote within the website itself. Promote on our YouTube videos. Promote everywhere within our network. Be heard.
Thank you, Lisa.
Found. Increase sales. ChrisMonroeSTL.com.
He had to bring back American pride.
Several options are available that will go with any budget. Chris Monroe,
he's proud to be an American.
The James Clark with Better Family Life found former gang member Kenneth McLean.
You lose somebody around here like every month or so, like it's inevitable. Or somebody in your block is going to die because of mistaken identity.
Better Family Life offers an initiative to fight gang crime. They say there are hundreds of gang members living in the St. Louis area. One of them was McLean.
If it's going to change your life, it's going to send you to the penitentiary. Eventually, you're not going to get away with it.
The option is a life of underachievement, the penitentiary, or you may wind up dead.
McLean dealt and used drugs. A series of temporary jobs and watching friends shot and killed in front of his eyes seemed to get in his way of obtaining a college degree. The odds were against him when he decided it was time to turn his life around.
Think about the situation and think about, you know, how much better their life would be if they had more education or just more knowledge on the things that are out here.
And youth violence affects communities big and small and people of all races and colors. Better Family Life is on a mission to make a difference and make our streets safer.
We can't go in and march. We can't go in and hold a rally. We've got to go in and sit down with individuals and bring resources. Individuals will get out of gangs. Individuals will become law-abiding citizens if given the right access to resources.
Learn more about the Better Family Life Cultural, Educational, and Business Center at 5415 Page Boulevard in St. Louis, Missouri, 63112. This great organization has plenty to offer the community. Visit their website, betterfamilylife.org. That's betterfamilylife.org. This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, Chris Monroe, and I got a question for you. Do you understand racism? Do you think that racism only refers to calling people names or out of their names? Well, it goes a whole lot deeper than that. Check out my book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. In this book, I break down all the elements that have been used to attack black people in America and throughout the world. The cover of this book may confuse some of you. Some people see it and they say, oh, they just see black and white people coming together to make one unit and everybody's going to be happy and kumbaya. But I don't think so. The top shows a struggle. Now, there's two philosophies in this. You can pick the side that you feel is good for you and your family. But I'm going to tell you the truth in this book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. We need our own elements, and that's exactly what we're going to show you in this book. Check it out at chrismonroestl.com. Do what you do, be who you be, and I'm going to see you before you see me.
Hey, do you know where I can get like them big RBG banners?
Yeah, man. Go down to chrismonroestl.com. They got the big RBG banners, the little RBG banners, Ankh snapback hats, the RBG Africa snapback hats, and a whole lot more.
Well, how much does it cost? Does it cost a lot?
Well, it's actually quite affordable. And as a matter of fact, you can get these items and it's free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go ahead and visit that website, chrismonroestl.com.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and log on there. I'm going to see if they can get me some of this cool stuff, man, because I see y'all rocking that RBG stuff all the time.
Yeah, man, do it. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. chrismonroestl.com. Free shipping. Don't forget, chrismonroestl.com.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're back live with the Chris Monroe Show. You got an opinion? You want to voice your opinion?
Expensive water.
Dial that number. 513-418.
And it's the big one too. This is like $3. And it's frozen.
418-5565. Don't forget to press the one. Back to the show.
Don't know. I'm a unifier. You know, Barack Obama, African American. If I were African American, I would be so angry at him. African American youth has an almost 60% unemployment rate. African American people that are 25 prime time age, 25 to 40, have such a high unemployment rate you wouldn't believe it. It's gone up and it's gotten worse since he's been president. Now, he's African American. If I were African American, I wouldn't like him very much. I will do more for the African American people than Barack Obama has ever done. I'll do more in 1 year. I will do more for the African American people in 1 year than Barack Obama has done in his 7 years, soon to be 8 years. And then, by the way, he's out, and thank goodness, okay?
Welcome back to the Chris Monroe Show. That was Donald Trump saying he'll do more for black people in 1 year than Barack Obama did in 7+. Do you think that's possible? Put in a 3 if you think that's true. Put in a 1 if you think that's impossible. Put in a 3 if you think it's possible that he could do that. Put in a 1 if you think it's impossible. Well, the bar must be kind of low, though, if you're thinking that, you know, somebody can come in and say that they could do that. 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. Oh, y'all think it's virtually impossible. Run, KC Biggs Boss. I see you say 1, 3, 3 and a fourths. Look at that. Wow. Hey, well, you know, it's all talking to somebody do something. That's what he calls politicians. All talk and no action. Somebody got to talk and do the action with it. So you got to hold them to it. When they say they're going to do something, hold their feet to the fire. You know, just like when we say anything about Barack Obama, oh, he didn't do much for black people. Well, Congress did this, and oh, well, he couldn't do that, and give me all these excuses. No, I'm tired of making excuses. You have to hold somebody accountable for when they say they're going to do something, to do it. Whoever they may be, whether it's Clinton, Obama, Trump, whoever. That's the problem. We don't hold politicians accountable for their actions or lack of action. They say one thing and do another, and we just still fall in line and love them and, oh, well, you don't understand. No, I understand completely. When somebody say one thing and don't do it, you should be able to step up and, you know, back your game up. You know, just not say that, oh, we want to do this. And I understand that all plans ain't going to work. You may feel like, oh, this is the plan we had and it just didn't work out. That's possible. But for Barack Obama, I'm not giving a pass. Are you giving a pass? Just going to give a pass and say, oh, well, Congress didn't do it. What about all those executive orders? What about all the other things that you could have done that made a difference? Anything. At least give a voice to it if you can't do anything, because I understand that Barack Obama couldn't do everything. You say, oh, my God, Hillary just called the devil. Yeah, I ain't surprised at that. Hillary Clinton is kind of like the devil. The guy is a racist. Hillary Clinton's a racist. And that's the other thing I was saying before. Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton cannot separate themselves from a racist system, no matter what. Either way you look at it. Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, neither one of them can separate themselves from a racist system that they represent. So to keep saying somebody racist is a dead point. Give me something new. Give me something different. Even if he's racist or not. And that's why I wrote this book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. It has nothing to do with, oh, you a nigger, oh, you a wetback, oh, you a hunky, oh, you a cracker. You can call all these names, but you got to have some power to go with it to influence things. That's why I break it all the way down in this book. Rigged elections, Hillary will win. That's the only way she's going to win. Steal the election or assassinate Trump. It's a very racist system. In this book, I break down the entertainment and media, how the propaganda is used against you, where they trick you and say you one thing and make you believe all this stuff like we've been talking about. They lie to you regularly. I talk about the education system. Are the schools really teaching anything? They teach you how to be a robot and go conform to the system and go get a job. Go get a job. Black folks need jobs. We need some businesses. And I break that down too as well in here. Break down the economics. Where's the economic base? That's why most of the problems are going to be there forever. No economic base. How is sex being used to distract us? Whether it's the LBGTQ ABCDEFG group or whether it's whatever group it may be, you know, they still got to do what they got to do. How is sex being used to distract us? And then the labor. How do we need more jobs in our community? Do we? Or do we need to create more jobs in the black community? What's up, Sassy Jones? And then also the law and the legal system. Is the law on our side? And it brings me to something I saw over the weekend here. I put it up on my YouTube channel at Chris Monroe STL. I put a video up. I don't know if you all got a chance to see it yet. But there was a lady in court. She appeared in court with no pants on. Basically half naked in court in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. The judge was basically livid, like, why y'all got her in here with no pants? Then come to find out she didn't get any personal hygiene products because she's on her menstrual or whatever. And yeah, the video's on my page at Chris Monroe STL. Actually, it's on my Facebook as well. I put it on my Facebook and it's on my YouTube at Chris Monroe STL. And thank you. And so yeah, that's the legal system, how it's used against us. Then the lady was put in the jail for basically shoplifting, and she was in jail for 3 days. This was the third day she was in jail. Been in jail for 3 days, no pants on, need feminine hygiene products, and she was a first-time offender for shoplifting, which she should have been in and out of that jail in 1 day. So the judge is looking like, what am I in, the Twilight Zone? What the hell is going on here? She's thinking like, what's going on? And then somebody tried to sentence her to 75 days in jail for a first-time offense. So the judge had to get rid of all of that and tell her, you know, let's go get her out processed. And that's the kind of crazy stuff that's going on in the legal system. And like I say, I break it down in my book, Racism, Understanding the Basics, just the general part of it. And then the war, the black-on-black crime thing that they say, ooh, we break that down in the book as well. And then also politricks. We break down politics. Should black people even be voting or participating in politics? I break it all the way down in the book, Racism, Understanding the Basics. Get it on my website, chrismonroestl.com. That's chrismonroestl.com. And the last but not least, I go into religion. How religion is being used as a tool to control people. I break it all the way down in the book. Check it out. You can get it in an ebook or you can get it the print book. You get the print book from my website. I sign it and send it out to you at chrismonroestl.com. And that's the kind of stuff that, you know, I try to bring it in. You can't hear me? Uh-oh. Let me do a flip smile. Something wrong with my thing here. Can you hear me now on Periscope? My volume went out. It's always something. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. It died. No sound. Oh, well. It's always something. You still can't hear me? Wow. I guess it'll be back in a minute. That's what happened when you got too much stuff going on at once. Just look at me make faces then, since they can't hear me. Nah. Well, nevertheless, this is a call-in radio show at 516-418-5565. 516-418-5565. This is a call-in radio show. And I'm back. All right, there it is. You like the faces I was making? And I did all that for some entertainment, just like that. You got to be ready for whatever comes at you. You know, you just got to get out here and do stuff in life. And then when something comes with a curveball, you have a backup plan. Or you create a backup plan on the spot. I talk about that in my free audio book on entrepreneurship. That's on my website at chrismonroestl.com. It's a free audio book on entrepreneurship. Just go on there and get it. It's on the business page. I break it down and I got a lot of information on there as well. We try to keep a good resource so you can get it. No audio again, James, really? Oh my gosh. It went in and out again. That's the Periscope for you. It's always something. He said, I'm sick of Hillary fighting to give that money to illegals. Yeah, they'll do a lot of stuff. You can hear me now? I'm back? All right, we back. Hey, they try to hate on us, but they can't hate on us. All right, that's how we do it. But we are broadcasting all the way live over here on YouTube Live. We're broadcasting over here on Facebook Live on my like page. That's at Chris Monroe fan page if you want to follow me there. At Chris Monroe fan page on Facebook, or my regular personal page at Chris Monroe STL. All right, Chris, can you tell me which candidate is willing to address police brutality? Neither one of them, Legina Harris, because they can't do anything about police brutality. They really don't have a lot of power when it comes to that. That police brutality is definitely an issue, and it's been an issue since this country was founded or stolen from the Indians, or whatever you want to call it, or the so-called Native Americans. They call them Indians because they thought they were in India. When Christopher Columbus came over here, he thought it was in India. That's why they started calling them Indians, even though it was Native Americans. Is probably what it really should have been called. But yep, you can follow me on all social media outlets at Chris Monroe STL. That's Snapchat, that's Twitter, that's Facebook, that's Instagram. My IG game is strong at Chris Monroe STL. I'm on all those social media. That's how we do it. But you know, that police brutality, that's been going on for a long time. The only thing new that is new when it comes to police brutality is the cameras. I'm probably police and probably pro-black, but the police that want that themselves. Well, the police, nothing happens to them. That's the problem. Like, if somebody did something and something happened to a few of them, they'll think twice. But if they always get, paid administrative leave for 60, 90, 120 days, 180 days, a year of paid administrative leave, well, hell, I'm going to kill me a person too. I'm going to get paid for free and go sit at the house and watch y'all on TV and people ride and say, Black Lives Matter and hands up, don't shoot, and hey, get fired up and all that stuff. If that's all I'm going to get from shooting somebody or doing something wrong, they don't got nothing to lose. Paid administrative leave. And it's bad. You know, it is what it is. They telling you all this stuff that, it's so bad. And the police investigating themselves is a joke. Yeah, they investigate themselves. Come on now. They going to tell on themselves. And that's another thing. Police, even the good cops, can't tell on the bad cops because they're threatened or they're blackmailed. They might take a stray bullet in the back by accident. Oops, I forgot to cover you, partner. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that goes on all the time. It goes on all the time. And I don't think neither candidate really can do anything about that. Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. It's a state issue, and it's an issue that's got to be done on an economic thing. Remember, Obama kept extending unemployment benefits. Yeah, he extended unemployment benefits. He raised the food stamps. I think they said 56%, something like that. You know, so when it comes to social welfare, that's the reason they got open borders and letting all these people come into this country, because these are voters. As a matter of fact, they said that the voters are being able to vote, and they're not even from America. They're not even citizens, and they're going to be able to vote in several states in this election that's coming up. Wow, that's a shame. That's why they're hush-hush. Yeah, they're hush-hush because they can't do anything about that police brutality. And so that's why people come to this country and do whatever they want. And Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, you know, the Democratic ticket is saying, yes, we want more of you. Why do you think they want more people that's coming in that's illegal, or people that's overstaying visas, or people that shouldn't even be in this country? That's the reason they want it, because those are free votes. Free votes that you ain't got to worry about. They voting for them, and they like, well, hey, I can go to America, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and they're going to give me free stuff? Well, I'm going to move to America now. Hell, I can go there and get money to start a business, and everything you want just by going to America. I'm going to America. I get freebies, food stamps, business loans, and everything else. It is what it is. Indoctrination, exactly. So, you know, that's and they saying that it's bad. Let me ask y'all this about the voting thing. Do you think it's bad to have a driver's license or an ID, a photo ID at a minimum to vote? Do you think that's a bad thing? Put in a 3 if you think you should have an ID to vote. Put in a 1 if you think no. Put in a 3 if you think you should have an ID to vote. Put in a 1 if you think no. Let me see what the people think. 3, you should have an ID. 3, you should have an ID. 1, James says no. Phenomenal says 3 over here on Periscope. What's up, The River, over here on Facebook Live? 3. So I don't see anything wrong with having at least a photo ID. It don't have to necessarily be a driver's license. a state ID, a military ID, some type of photo or something, even though they can fake that too. But, you know, just to go in with nothing, you trying to set yourself up for failure. Then they got a lot of voter rigging and all of this craziness that's going to come on as well. Without IDs in Illinois, dead people vote. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of voter corruption and scandals and stuff going on. You know, this is a tricky game. You can't let them just trick you and say, oh, it's all good. You need an ID to fly. Exactly. You got to take your shoes off to go to the airport to get on an airplane. You need an ID to do all this other stuff. But then when it comes to that, oh, no, you don't need to have an ID. And I can understand people saying, well, oh, I can't afford it. Even if they got a free ID. They pay for everything else in these states, right? They pay for all this other crap. Why not give them at least a free voter ID if that's a big issue? At a bare minimum. You need an ID to buy beer? Exactly. You need an identification to do damn near everything. You got to have an ID when the police stop you. Hey, put your hands up. Let me see some identification. They do all that and put a gun in your face. I bet you produce an ID then, right? Yep. I see you, the river. Thanks for joining in. Yep. Trump doesn't know the Constitution. He may not. Who knows? I don't know what he know. I don't know what Hillary Clinton know. You need an ID to collect welfare. Well, they're trying to change that in some places. You can have welfare and don't have really anything. That's why you should have an ID. Honestly, I probably would vote 10 times if it didn't have to have one. Exactly. It's a tricky system. And that's why when you see them saying, oh, you don't need to have an ID, I don't know. It's kind of tricky. They can't cut welfare. That's how they get votes. That's how they've been buying the black vote for so long. We're going to give you freebies. We're going to give you goodies. We the Democrats. We love y'all. Come on, vote for us. We're going to keep you getting goodies. It's rigged. Exactly. So you got to stay woke on this stuff. We got about 10 minutes left on the show. We got several callers in on the line. If you want to come in, make sure you press 1. The call-in number is 516-418-5565. The call-in number is 516-418-5565. Make sure you press the 1. Got about 10 minutes left on the show. Take a last-minute calls if you want to get in. If not, we're going to get in and wrap up the last few minutes here. So with this thing with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, who do you think is going to win overall? Who do you think is going to win this election? Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump? Because everybody said Trump had no chance. And then people are saying, oh, Hillary Clinton, she's going to win, no questions asked. Trump, Clinton, anybody else? You say Trump or Clinton, we got to vote for each. Trump. And I said Donald Trump was going to win way back in August of last year when I first heard him speak. I was like, man, Donald Trump's saying some stuff that I ain't never heard no politician say. Regardless of his policies, regardless if you think he racist, regardless of all of this, I was like, man, this dude's speaking some too much truth. You will be wrong. Why will I be wrong, show Bobs and all? How is Hillary Clinton going to defeat Donald Trump? You say Hillary? How is Hillary Clinton going to defeat Donald Trump? The only way I think is 2 ways. She's going to steal the election, 1, or 2, they're going to kill Donald Trump. Other than that, I don't see no way she can beat him. And that's just straight up the truth. Vote for Clinton and get 4 more years of ropes and chains. Wow. They put Trump and Clinton so that Clinton will win. Well, a lot of people did say that. But I thought that, I never thought that really. People always say, well, Donald Trump just sitting there to make it so you'll vote for Hillary Clinton. I don't agree with that. I don't think so. Because the stuff he's saying is hard hitting. Now, if he was hitting her all light or not really saying anything, I would say, oh, yeah, well, it's a joke. 18,000 hearts on Periscope. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. But thanks for those hearts, by the way, too. They saying that Donald Trump has no chance in winning and all this and this and that. And I'm looking like, I'm seeing him. I see he got a chance because he's reaching the people. And when you can reach the people, that's how Hitler got in, right? That's the only thing you can say that was comparison with Hitler and Donald Trump. That's it that I can see. He can charm the people. But remember, Barack Obama got elected charming the people as well. One of the greatest orators of this century, you would say. He went up there and wooed them. Even though I don't agree with a lot of his policies, he went up there and wooed them. Oh, yeah, Obama, vote for me. Oh, yeah. And everybody just said, oh, they fainting in tears. Remember people was fainting, falling out. Oh, he's so great. Obama, his speech is so good. My eyes are watery. Remember? You know, you can't let that. And whatever happened to my hope and change? I'm still waiting for my hope and change. I don't forget a lot. You got to remember what these people say and do. Hold them accountable. That's why they steal the election. They give the Clintons. They have been known to do corrupt things anyway. She already stole it from Bernie Sanders. She already stole the nomination from Bernie Sanders. And I see that. Because I'm just saying, for real, really, when you really just start asking people you know and people you don't know, and just start looking around. How many Hillary Clinton supporters have you really seen? Straight up. I mean, I know there are some. I'm not naive to think there are none, but there's really not a lot. Everybody was for Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump. It's like Hillary Clinton wasn't even running, but she getting all of these votes. You've seen a few lost sheep. Hey, that's how the game is played. Keep hope alive. I hear you, Legina Harris. Keep hope alive. Yep. And that's how we do it, yo. Let's see here. Trump's wife will be the first tramp of the White House. Wow. Yeah, well, you know, CNN loves Hillary. That's true. Clinton has spent her life with the rich aristocrats. Exactly. Hillary Clinton was even corrupt as a first lady in the 90s. Do your research. That's what I've been saying. Do a little bit of light research and you'll see that this stuff is bad. It's not what it seems. Michelle Obama has supported her. She's in. Well, you know, they're going to support Democrats. I understand that. But Bernie Sanders had no reason to roll over and just give in to them like that, I don't think. Bernie Sanders sold out, in my opinion. He sold out, and he might even been threatened. Somebody probably said, hey, old man, we're going to do something to you if you don't just drop on out. You know you're dealing with a crooked criminal crime family here. Hillary will get hers. And that's why I've been telling people, go against the system. Don't do what they tell you to do. If they tell you to vote for Hillary Clinton, do the complete opposite. The complete opposite. Sell out Sanders. I'm going to put that on a shirt. Sell out Sanders. Anybody going to buy that? We got some, and as a matter of fact, I was going to tell you, I got a sale on my my Facebook right now. You can get both of these chains for $20. You get the Ankh Fire and you get the Ankh Brown one. $20. You get them both. And that's free shipping. Shipping included. $20. It's on my Facebook page at Chris Monroe fan page on Facebook. Chris Monroe fan page. You get both of them. $20. You get both of them. An Ankh. And they're a glass front. Nice quality pendant. And you throw them on there. It's on my Facebook page. It's an offer on my Facebook page at Chris Monroe fan page. And that's how they do it. Uh-oh, we got somebody finna get blocked. I almost got through the whole show without blocking somebody. You trying to get blocked, Sullivan X, whatever your name is? Trump had the rape charges. Maybe. Bill Clinton had rape charges. Bill Clinton paid off people on his rape charges. While they talking about Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton is the real one you should be looking at. Yeah, I think they threatened his life too, Legina Harris. They threatened Bernie Sanders. Definitely going to get those chains. All right, check them out. $20, you get them both. Free shipping. That's a limited time offer on my Facebook page at Chris Monroe ST. Oh, I'm sorry. It's at Chris Monroe fan page. At Chris Monroe fan page on Facebook. My like page. And you can follow me on all social media at Chris Monroe STL. At Chris Monroe STL on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of those at Chris Monroe STL. We're about to get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. Make sure you're back here on next Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central for the next Chris Monroe Show. Monday Night Raw, radio style. We appreciate all the hearts and all the share outs, everybody to share the broadcast out. I'll see you next time on the next week. Do what you do. Be who you be. And you know what else? I'ma see you before you see me.
This is the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke, reminding you about the Chris Monroe Show each and every Monday night.
The sound went out again. All right, Facebook Live. Thanks a lot.
About current events, news, politics, entrepreneurship,
peace to them.
And a whole lot more.
All right, YouTube.
We're trying to
Peace to you.
Show.